In a world where bosses control your life and thoughts of escape fill your mind, where inspiration seems dead and cynicism rules the masses, you have a desire to break free. You feel the need to take control. Now, there exists a place where the secrets of freedom and wealth are given to those who believe. InternetBusinessMastery.com. Free your mind.
Hello and welcome to Internet Business Mastery online at InternetBusinessMastery.com. I'm Sterling.
And I'm Jay.
And we're here to help you escape the 9-to-5 and live the lifestyle of your dreams by turning your life's passion into a profitable internet business, even if you're just getting started today. On this episode of Internet Business Mastery, we're going to talk about the number one motivator for achieving internet business success. And in the quick tip, we have a resource to help you quickly find broken links on your site. We'd like to remind you that if you would like to get a jump start on creating your own profitable internet business using our proven system, you can claim your risk-free trial membership to the Internet Business Mastery Academy by going to freeaudiogift.com. So Jay, you're back from your travels. What's happened?
Yeah, I was just in Miami, which this is my first trip ever to Florida. And, February is a nice time of year to leave Portland that has been gray for a few months and go to Florida, which is nice and sunny at that time of year. And I know since you've been living in San Diego, that might be a foreign concept to you since you get plenty of sun down there. But it was nice to actually, but it was the business reason that we were going. It was just nice to have an excuse to go and go, wow, I think we'll stay a few extra days, which we did. My wife and I, Melanie, and we went down to the Florida Keys, which is really cool to check out. There's like this whole long highway with bridges connecting all these islands, and you're in the highway in the middle of the freaking ocean. It's amazing. I definitely recommend that. But the really cool thing about the trip was it was Eben Pagan's Green Room event, which was kind of an invite-only group networking event that a bunch of high-end internet marketers getting together, doing some learning, doing some chatting, making some deals, and just having a good time together and building relationships, which are one of the most important investments you can make in any business. So it was really cool and a lot of fun, and felt very fortunate to have been invited to this event. But one of the really exciting things is I've found my next new mentor, which is next to relationships, another really valuable investment you can make in an internet business. Anybody who's followed the show for a while knows that last year I spent a lot of money and time mentoring with Jeff Walker of Product Launch Formula, and still working with him. But Eben invited Dan Sullivan of strategiccoach.com, and he has been for like 20, 30 or so years been coaching entrepreneurs to really reach a higher level of success and happiness and achievement in their businesses. And I just really like the way this guy thinks. He spent 2 days with us going through lots of exercises to help us focus better and plan better what it is we want to achieve, and find out what our biggest opportunities were, and what the investments and habits and strengths we needed to work on to make those things happen, and the weaknesses we needed to get rid of or delegate. And I just found it really fruitful to go through it. And so I definitely plan on signing up for one of his groups. Just extremely excited to have found another mentor to help me go to the next level that I want to reach. And we were very fortunate because he actually is very, very limited in the amount of time that he coaches directly, and people have offered him as much as $50,000 to come and do one day of coaching with their organization. And he says no often because he's very selective about what he does with his time. But he was very eager actually to meet internet marketers and find out a little bit more about our world and start building relationships in this community of internet marketers. So he was happy to come and do it, as far as I could tell, free of charge even. And it was just an amazing couple days of learning from him and building relationships that are definitely going to benefit our business moving forward this year. So that's kind of the report on what happened in Miami.
Well, while you were off having fun, I was moving.
Yes.
Great job. Yeah, so at least I'm done with that. But it's nice to hear that we now have our next coach. So I'm excited to be able to be a part of that group as well. and just checking up on Dan and all of his stuff. I'm excited for that as well.
So are you happy with the move? I mean, it was a deliberate lifestyle decision that you've made at this point in your life. How did it all go? How does it feel?
Yeah, it actually feels great. I'm in the new office now, which is big and gorgeous. So luckily not too bad for echo. So it doesn't sound too bad in here. But yeah, I'm very much loving it, and it's beautiful outside, and everything's good. I've got now windows all around so I can see out instead of looking at the wall of another beach place, because I didn't have in the office the greatest view, and now I do. So this is awesome. But yeah, so as horrible as moving, especially across states and that kind of stuff is, it's all done. Everything's back to normal. And actually today I'm going to buy furniture. So I had a tiny place before, and now not so much. So yeah, excited to be back. And we've got so much going on. I guess at some point we got to get back into talking about the video show and all that stuff. So that's all coming up.
Very true. Well, let's go ahead and jump into the feature segment.
And now, the feature segment.
All right, today's feature segment actually comes straight from our mastermind forums in the Academy, kind of a forum area where our Academy members like to chat and find inspiration, get feedback, and work through the kinds of issues that we deal with as entrepreneurs. And there's a very fascinating conversation that was started by one of our community managers, Mark Mason, who is in there often replying to people and just kind of helping out in that community, something that we're very appreciative of him spending his time on. And he has his blog, his own blog, where kind of his specialty of what he likes to talk about, because he's coming from the unique position of he has a job that he actually really loves and makes really good money with, although he does want to start an internet business for, to build up that income for the future and retirement and stuff. And so he's taking the angle with his blog of talking about starting an internet business while you're still a full-time employee, because you've made that choice and it actually works for you right now. I think that's a very interesting kind of niche to take it from. So anyway, he's always over there talking about those issues. That's at masonworld.com. And one time he, on his blog, he got a commenter who came by and who had found him through the Academy and made the way over to his blog and left an interesting comment on his blog that Mark decided he wanted to bring to the Academy for discussion, because it was it was definitely an interesting and very relevant topic to think about. So here is the comment that he got from one of his blog readers. I'm going to or at least an excerpt of it, I'm going to read here very quickly. He says, "Hi, Mark, I understand that you're a successful internet marketer, but what I don't like is that I found you in the Internet Business Mastery Academy website. And as you know, the whole course is about understanding what your passion is and profiting off of that. After reading your blog, I'm guessing your passion is money. I'm not sure I understand it, but of course, I've just read only a portion of it. I did see, though, that you posted some lofty income goals to reach. How do you plan on doing that? By just promoting get-rich products or what? I'm sorry, I just don't see how that is a passion." So, this person, I guess, is questioning Mark's, motivations of what he's doing, saying, you're a member of the Academy. The Academy teaches to decide what your passion is and take that and then make money and find freedom from that. But money seems to be your only passion. And I suppose, interestingly enough, he could make the same criticism of us going, okay, is your passion just making money through internet business and teaching people how to make money? So I guess what he's saying is money the only motivator? And if that's the case, it just doesn't seem like, he doesn't seem congruent. So Mark posted the following reply and shared this in the Academy forums as well. And I think he handled this really well. So there's a couple things to get out of this comment I'm about to read. His reply, and number one is just kind of his